Hello, 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 dear friends. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all well. First, I would like to say to any new viewers, if this is your first time, please, if you like what you see, please do all those YouTubey things like, subscribe, share, comment, etc. And to all my returning friends and dear true blues, thank you so much for your continued love, support, kindness, and friendship. It means the world to me. So I have an unbagging of 3 things today, actually. But before I get to that, I just wanted to say I'm doing it a little different today. First off, sorry about the camera angle. You know, it's just an impromptu thing. That's number 1. Number 2, before I actually get into it, I wanted to say everything of pertinence that you might need, any of my socials, any discount codes, anything like that, will be in the description box below, including the links to these products and to the store. So check it out there. And I think that's it. So if you just hold on 1 second, I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, sorry about that. There will be a lot of pausings in this video because I have been asked a number of times throughout my little YouTube career about how I get the dime paintings flat and how, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you my process because I have explained it a number of times, and I think I probably showed you or talked about it while I've, you know, kind of started the flattening process, as it were. But I'm going to show you exactly what I do, just so everybody knows. So I have 3 things here from Everyday redo Everyday e-deals. Oh, why can't I say that? I'm like starting to go into some sort of weird accent. Everyday e-deals. I guess I'm a little excited to show you something different today, you know, that I usually don't do. So my mind's just running a mile a minute. Okay. So they sent me these items to review for them and to show you all. Before I get to the dime paintings, I have to admit, I can't stop myself from getting these dime painting pens. So here we have different way. So here we have a dime painting pen. So they have a lot, basically most of these budget friendlies. They now have about a couple handfuls of diamond painting pens, all very affordable, under $10 usually, I believe. I don't think I've ever seen them more than that. And they're really pretty. So it's better than the standard toolkit pen. They're very lightweight for anybody worried about the weight of them. You know, they're not super large, as you can see, you know, if I just grip it in my hand. But they're not excessively small either. Same thing with the width and all that kind of stuff. And so for but if you're shopping on a budget and you can't afford a custom pen or, you know, a premium kind of pen, these pens work really great. A lot of us who diamond paint, collecting dime paintings and all the accessories is just a kind of a rabbit hole, pitfall, pit trap, whatever you want to call it, that we fall into because we just love collecting all this stuff, and pens are one. And so when you can get some affordable ones like this, it's, you know, it's a great thing. And so this one, there's a lot of these different colored ones that they have on the site that has these like things inside, which I love. So as you could see, this has like stars and moons and these circles, hearts. You know, they're green. This one has greens and silvers and, you know, like iridescent ones. So they're very pretty. They have different colors in the same style with the same kind of stuff inside, you know, with the hearts and the moons and stuff, I think. Just, you know, like purples and pinks and blues and all that kind of stuff, and yellows. But I got this like bright lime green, I think it was. And again, they're really great. You know, typical bottom, you have the single placer, and on top you have a multi-placer that you can take out. So yeah, these are really great and affordable, and I definitely recommend. Okay, so now on to the dime paintings. And the kind of, like I said, the main reason why I'm doing it this way is to show you my process. So let's say I got the order. Now, I did have to unbag this. Brief side note story that will be brief. I have, recently, meaning in the past week or so, like contacted all my companies that I work with, the PR stuff, and like got stuff like all at once. So this came and I was like surprised because I was like, I just contacted all these people and I'm like, there's no way, even super fast shipping, they couldn't have done this. It's not possible. But I had to go back into so that's why I had to open the bag and I'm like, oh yes, okay. And I went to my emails. Yes, so there was one outstanding one coming that it took about a month to get here that I got in late September. That came just this week. This is the let's see, today's the 20th of October. So it took about, 3.5 weeks to come. And I had forgotten. I thought this had been with the other batch of stuff that I was expecting. So it was a nice little surprise when a package came in the mail and I was like, oh wow, okay. So that's why I had known whatever came first from a budget company, I was going to do this like little demonstration, and I was going to actually, go from start to finish. But since I had to look to see what was inside because I didn't know, I had to take it out of the bag. So if anybody has ordered from this, which I know a lot of you have, and if you haven't, this is how it happens. Your stuff will come in like this grayish bag, nondescript, just a gray bag. So you open it and your stuff's inside. So what do? Now, this is my process. So I get it, I take it out. So we're going to do the unboxing. I'm going to show you the stuff. First, I'm not going to go through the whole drills and canvas symbols and all that right now, because I'm going to do that later on in the next clip that you'll see. So take it out first. I take it out of these bags. So this one comes in this clear bag. Throw the bag away. So this is a special drill one. Again, we have our standard toolkit. Usually I wind up throwing these out right away. That's why a lot of times when you see my videos, if I don't show you a toolkit, because I forgot to save one to show you in case somebody's new, this is a toolkit you get. I have my drills here, my rhinestones. So I set those aside and I have my die painting. So this is what I got. This is a special drill, partial one. And it's a peacock with these like flowers and this green vine and everything. So what I do is, you don't want to work on it now because you could see it's been rolled up like that, so it's all creased and everything. So as soon as you get it, take it out, pull it back halfway. Then we do the hand slide. Not the hand jive, the hand slide. If you know, you know. Okay, then we do it this way. Just to get any kind of if there was any bubbles or creases or whatever out from the plastic. See, nice and flat. So as you can see, it's better, but we still have wrinkles. It still needs to be flattened better. So put that aside. Let's do the second one. This one comes in this foam, this bubble wrappy kind of bag. Again, throw that out. Again, we have our toolkit. We have our diamonds in this bag here. And we have our dime painting. So this is a 60 by 40. And it is, as you can see real quick, the Cheshire Cat with some tea and little cakes over here. Isn't he so cute? So again, same process. By the way, I have a loose drill up in here. That's not a bug or anything. It's just a drill that got in there. So again, do the same thing here. Whether it's a small kit or large kit, do this safely and, don't pull the whole plastic off. Warning, warning, don't pull the whole plastic off. If you pull the whole plastic off, it will be hard and hell, basically, to try to get it back on correctly. So don't do that. So again, I try to do the same thing here. Go both sides. Do the hand flattening thing as good as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to try to get all the air bubbles out. If there's any, you want to just try to get it nice and flat. Now, of course, here's the thing. I store, well, I used to store all these flat. Now I don't. So it actually used to work out for me better because I used to get them, flatten them, and then store them, flat out. Now, however, when you see my stash video, my craft room video, which will be next month sometime, hopefully, I had to change how I did that, so I rolled them all back up. So basically, you're not going to do this when you first get them unless you're going to, see, I still have a bit of an air bubble under there. So you're not going to do this when you first get it and then look at it and be like, okay, now I'm just going to roll it back up and put it away for a year. I mean, I'm not saying don't look at it, but you don't have to go through this whole flattening process if you're just going to roll it back up again. You know what I mean? So do this process when you are ready to dime paint. See, there's this crease here that is just bothering me. Of air that was under it because of the crease in the back from being folded. Okay, that's a whole lot better now. Okay. Yep. That should be good. See, so it flattened out some really good just from doing that. Now, as you can see, it's still not great. You can still see the columns here from where it was folded, and you can see it on the back as well. So this is the step 2 process. So this was step 1. Take them out, flatten them with the hand. Step 2 will be in the next part, so hold on 1 second. Okay, now here we are in my laundry room. Washing machine, as you can see. So I'll just step back a little bit so you can see. So this is where I take them to store them when I need to flatten them. The best thing to do is do the hand thing and then put them under heavy things. People say books or beds. I've never done either because I don't want to keep, books are good, but I don't know. It never seemed to work the 1 or 2 times I did it. And I never used it under the bed. First off, my mattress is super heavy. I have an adjustable bed, so it's heavy to lift, and then plus I don't want to, it shifts sometimes, so I don't want it to then snag the plastics and all that. I mean, I know a lot of people do it. That's how you do it. Great for you, but I do it this way. In my laundry room, I have this box or this container up here of all the laundry stuff we use. We have the dryer sheets, we have laundry soap, we have the Unstoppables to freshen up the washing machine, we have softener, we have water softener in that white thing, and in the back we have vinegar because that helps. A little helpful tip, it supposedly helps with softness on clothes, and my dad likes his jeans softer, so I use it on his jeans. Again, nothing to do with this, but since I'm telling you about it, why not tell you? So I have this thing here. This is pretty heavy. So what I do is I put them under here. So I lift it up, put them under here. So I'm going to have to put you down for a minute. So what I do is I just put them up here. You can put them either way, face up, face down, doesn't matter. Put them here. I usually just put them face down. So I put them up here, then I put the thing back on it. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, the bin is back on it, and it will help flatten it. As you can see, you really can't see it, but this one's the Cheshire Cat one. And so that'll stay there for, I usually leave it until I do unboxings, so video unboxings, because I never get these and do them right away. So I'll usually leave them there a few days. Most of us don't need to get it and do it the second we get them. So again, when you're preparing to do a kit, I would suggest do something like this. Hand flatten them, put them on something heavy for a few days. Something heavy that you know is heavy, not just that's a little bit heavy. Something that'll really keep, flatten it. And for me, this really works. The whole thing is heavy with those heavy bottles, and it really does flatten them out. And you'll see the result in the next part of the the unboxing review kind of thing, in the next portion of the video, where I'll go into more depth on the canvas itself and you'll get a closer look at them. But I just wanted to do this whole view for you all, because I know a lot of people ask and wonder how to get them very flat, and this has always been my best bet and how it always works for me. So I'll see you in the next clip to go up close and personal with the canvases. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So it's been a few days. These have laid flat under the laundry stuff, and we can show you what the result is. So first, as you can see, again, I just want to apologize. My camera setup, not the greatest. That's why you're getting kind of a super close up and not a little further away, so you can get it all in the camera shot. But as you can see, it's basically perfectly flat on this side. This side is basically perfectly flat. You can see the mark of the old marks of the indentation, but they're really gone now. It's completely flat by the touch on this one. And this is ready to be dime painted. Isn't this so pretty? So while I'm showing you this one, we can see the field here. There's 10 color shapes and sizes. Again, this is the partial. Lots of special ones in here. And some rhinestones. That's why I love this one. All these special drills. So let's look at the gems real quick. Okay. Really beautiful, beautiful color green. Bright blues. Orange. Let's see. They look almost similar, but this is the first one's tiny bit lighter than the second one. Got a raspberry color. Now we have those, you know, things that are usually used as claws and talons. Orange ones. We have these 2 bags of these amber shards, large shards. We have a larger rhinestone in blue. And we have these really pretty flat top faceted slopey pink teardrops. Beautiful. So as you see, the teardrops go there, the shards go here, and those talon things go in there. And the larger blue rhinestone go in the flower middle. So here we have it, our peacock. So let's put that aside, and here we have our Cheshire Cat. Again, we can look at it, all perfectly flat, ready to diamond paint on. No issues at all. With this one, I will just lift you up a little bit so you can see it a little better. There we go. A little on this end because the box I have it under is only so big. So it's just a little bit folded up, but it's not creased or anything. There's no creases in here at all. We'll put you back down. We could look at the drill field up close. Again, perfectly legible. No issues personally for me. On this one, there are 24 shapes, or not shapes, 24 colors. Again, all use the lettering system, which I like. And we have our Cheshire Cat at tea time with tea and cakes. Looking all mischievous. And of course in the background are the toadstools. So here's the back of the canvas. Again, I'll just bring you up a little bit. I think if you remember when I first unboxed it, it was probably quite a bit more creased than it is now. There's just a slight crease there, but that's kind of on the back. In the front, it's good. So you can see just a tiny bit crease there. But again, if I shifted it more, I could always get rid of that. But it doesn't really matter because the crease isn't in the actual drill field or where you drill, so it won't be like pushing up or anything. So there we have it. Oh, wait, before I go, let me just show you real quick. I'll just show you these. So as you can see, the color palette on this one is a rather muted, with the creams and taupes and some browns and, you know, not the brightest color. That blue is about the brightest thing you'll get in here, obviously. A little bit for his up here and here, you could tell. But everywhere else, it's just a little bit of a muted palette. Here's the thumbnail. Because he's really the focus of the painting. The background and even the cakes and stuff are supposed to just, you know, be a little side note, but yeah, so cute. I love this one. So Again, that's our color palette. Per usual, always check your colors to your item number up top on your kits. And here we have it. So, just 1 second. Just checking something real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. And, yep, of course, I just wanted to double check. We have as well as our pretty pen. So all of these, of course, will be linked in the description box below with all the other pertinent links to my socials. Thank you to Everyday Deals for these products to show you all. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I hope you enjoyed the little, though long, because I'm long-winded, tutorial on how I flatten my canvases. And as usual, just if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave them in the description box below. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. I love reading all your comments, and I will eventually get back to you. All right. Thank you all so very much. Thank you to Everyday Deals. And until the next time, please, everybody, please stay safe, stay happy, be safe, be happy. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.